Now, the next section is core values, and I love this. The defining your core values and really getting clear on these helps you be in integrity. Why would we want to be in integrity? Sometimes shortcuts are a much faster way to make money. I mean, we've all seen that. Crime can be a great way to make money, but ultimately it it creates fear, it creates anxiety, it creates exhaustion. When we're in integrity, when we're true with our true selves, our core selves, things come easier, things are more efficient, and we're more relaxed. And I'm a huge fan. Why do business differently than you would act in person? So I'm a proponent of mixing personal and professional values. And you want to narrow it down to five. And your words that you choose, your core value words, can mean whatever you want them to mean. So you'll choose one word and then expand on it. You can also take a word like truth, and truth can have synonyms like honesty, being on time, doing what you say you're going to do. I chose the word integrity, and I'll give you an example in a second. But it's a guide, it's the guiding light that lets you know when you're off track, when you're not feeling good about something you did or you're thinking about doing. You can go back to your core values and really be the best person that you can be. And it helps you guide your company as well. So if you could only have five core values, five core business values, what would they be? Brainstorm a list of your favorite values. So you could brainstorm a list of 20, 30, 50 values and then narrow down to your top five. You can have several values lumped into one core value, synonyms often, to help you narrow down to five. And if you get stuck and you're wondering what are values? I don't know what you mean, Jim. I don't know how to get started. So this morning I just did a Google search on 100 core values. there's a bunch of lists, like 50 common personal values, 200 personal values, 100 values to live by. So it's really easy to get started. And then just, print these out and then highlight your favorites, and then, narrow down to 10 and then narrow down to five. So it can be a bit of a process. And I want to give you another example. So the values, I love birds. I love the freedom of flying, and watching them soar. And then bald eagles just have this feeling of, I don't know, respect. There's something, that's why I chose that image. But so I have integrity, love, helping others, freedom, and health. And as much as possible, I embody these values. Some people might be like, well, love? Why do you have love on your business values? You could use customer service. You can use whatever you want, teamwork. So let's use that as an example. Love. We choose to make decisions from the heart. It is said that we can experience either fear or love at any one moment, not both. Love means accepting others as they are. To us, it also means holding our clients at their highest potential and sometimes even loving our clients more than they love themselves. What would love do? I love that sentence. If I'm stuck or I don't know where to go and I go from my fear, my head, my ego to my heart, I make much better decisions. Healthy relationships, effective communication, and intimate connection is what life is all about. And for me, love and intimate connection isn't about, like physical intimacy. it's about, being vulnerable and sharing our secrets and really getting down to the humanity. So I like that example because it takes a word that's really meaningful to me, but then I expanded upon what do I mean by that? Because people could misconstrue love and it means so many things to so many different people. So this is just an example of how you can create what it is that you want for yourself, your business, your team. Any questions on core values? Any inspired thoughts?
I can share mine.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll say this though. I have to um, right now it's me and Ryan, and we're kind of to the point of where we've got to bring other, more help in here. And so I have to work on like really making this a part of who we are, but it's just what I put to paper so far. And so my values are grounded in the acronym growth, because growth is what I want my business to do, right? And that's not just through revenue growth, but it's also through being able to support the community, being able to support employees to grow in the things that they want to do as well. So that acronym, it's not just a single word, but so G is give back, right? I want to be able to give back to the community, and I have different organizations that are important to me for different reasons. And so, as we continue to grow and contribute more, those are there's certain organizations that I want to target to give back to. But not also just those organizations, but in the community, in the larger community as well. Um, Respect Earth. There's so much waste in the things that we do every day in, day out. And so we try to limit that here as much as we can. And I fully believe in reuse, repurpose. I live that in my life, in my business, but also, at home personally. I think we need to do more in that regard. O is open communication. And I want to have an environment internally where people feel free to share their ideas, their fears, their uh, thoughts about what's working well and what's not working well in the company. And then W is just willing to challenge the status quo and to change, right? Let's not get stuck in that rut of where this is the way that we've always done it, because things evolve and we need to evolve with that. Trust is the T, and that is, build it and keep it, in our interactions with one another, in our interactions with our customers as well, and everything that we do. And then the last one, H, is humility. That is a very large cultural value, but also it just kind of speaks to the fact that, with humility, you have to recognize that you can't do everything on your own. You have to rely on one another, in order to be successful in the things that you do. So that's growth.
That is so great, Stacy. And what you brought with your acronym was a fantastic, not only a fantastic example, but you do print and sign work, and so I can totally picture in your office and in everybody's office, the growth acronym with the words or the paragraphs in a framed, uh, nice graphically designed print. And it's, when you're having a tough day or you're feeling like taking a shortcut or being mean to somebody or whatever our humanity brings, they can look at that and be reminded. And I think that it goes for the purpose, the vision, the mission, and the values. We want to involve our team in this creation. And if we don't involve the team in giving input or ideas or editing or improving, and then how do we live those? So the mission is our big goals that pulls us forward. The vision gives us clarity of what we're trying to achieve at longer term. The purpose gets us unstuck, and then the values are our guiding lights.